Todd, thank you so much. Obviously, Team Tap shipped in yesterday, and we had to come pay Tapit Trice a visit. You can see him in the Breeders' Cup Classic this year. He was on the Kentucky Derby Trail last year, and he's been a fun horse to watch grow in age. He's bird watching right now. We just saw a little bird outside, caught his eye, and he's staring. But Amelia Green said she got on him this morning and galloped. We're going to see his stablemates Fierceness and Mentee get out on the track at 7:45. But Tapit Trice is a guy. He likes bird watching, and he does bite. So I've been told to watch my fingers, but he looks fantastic, and it's going to be a fun one to see, Todd.
Simon, is that an ornithologist if you like to watch birds?
Yeah, it is.
Ornithology?
Yeah, exactly.
So Tapit Trice, he's an ornithologist, and he's also very hungry. And let's take a look at him earlier this morning. Tapit Trice preparing for the Longines Breeders' Cup Classic. He was a horse that got a lot of attention going to the Kentucky Derby. After all, he had narrowly won the Bluegrass Stakes. And we're talking about the Kentucky Derby of 2023. He was 4-1 in that race, but he never quite reached that potential. His biggest win since the Grade 1 Bluegrass Stakes, Christina, was the Grade 3 Monmouth Cup this year.
Yeah, Monmouth Cup was one of his career best figures as well. He ran a 101 Beyer that day. He's always been a very striking horse. He's always been a really beautiful moving horse. He's always been a pretty playful horse. Amelia Green has done a great job with him over the years, and we talked about this a lot leading into that Kentucky Derby. Look, he deserves to be in this field. He won a win in your in event, but only against 3 others. There weren't a lot of horses in the Woodward. I see him as a little bit more one-paced in terms of his running style, so not sure where he's going to sit in terms of trip. I think he gets shuffled back a little bit, but he's a classy individual that I just wish he had a little bit more acceleration and that you saw a little more from him in the afternoons.
Not sure whether he's fast enough. Bottom line, he's just not fast enough.
Yeah, so there's no point talking about if the race sets up for him. It's like, even if it sets up for him,
right,
can he keep up with the best horses in the world? Tapit Trice, huge long shot for trainer Todd Pletcher. But as we heard, Fierceness, part of his barn buddies that are here at the Breeders' Cup. And so for trainer Todd Pletcher, he's got a lot to keep track of in various divisions. But earlier today, Tapit Trice out on the main track here at Del Mar, and just before sunrise. Sunrise, as we mentioned at the top of the show, coming up at 7:04 a.m. We talk about the atmospherics of a track that sits right next to the ocean,